If you're afraid to drive, nervous behind the wheel, or you feel like your chest tightens every time that you think about traffic in Atlanta, Georgia, I want to start by telling you something. There's nothing wrong with you. Metro Atlanta is consistently ranked as one of the most challenging places to drive in the US.
Some swear drivers here are the worst, and they want to know why.
You never know what you and your dashboard camera might encounter around the streets of Atlanta.
Stay in your lane.
Drivers turning from the wrong lane, blocking intersections, cutting in line.
What are you doing up here? You changing lanes? Are you exiting?
There are many people who believe Atlanta drivers are the worst.
Between heavy traffic, fast-moving highways, and aggressive driving patterns, learning to drive here in Atlanta, Georgia requires more than just knowing the basics. Interchanges like 285 or I-20 can especially be overwhelming for new drivers. Traffic moves quickly, lanes become exit only with little warning, and if you've been living here for a little bit, you already know about these two difficult exits. Distractions like phone use and speeding increase the risk of accidents. Whether you are a new driver, a teenager, or someone who is coming from a different country, when you're learning how to drive, you need these four things. 1. Calm and patient instruction. 2. Real-world practice, not just drive around an empty parking lot. 3. Clear explanations of how Atlanta traffic actually works. 4. Confidence and not pressure. Learning to drive in Atlanta can be done safely when you are taught the right way, at the right pace, with someone who understands the environment that you're driving in. If you're a new driver or you are a parent of a teen driver, preparations does matter. Drive smart, learn calmly, build confidence. I have worked with hundreds of students who have felt exactly the same way that you're feeling right now. Teenagers, adults, immigrants, people who tried to learn how to drive years ago and decided to quit, and people who have been licensed but they avoid driving in Atlanta. Fear around driving is far more common than people admit. And it does not mean that you're weak or incapable. In most cases, fear comes from how someone was taught. Maybe you were rushed. Maybe someone yelled at you while you were trying to learn how to drive. Maybe you learn in a high-stress environment where mistakes feel like dangerous or embarrassing. I see these a lot, especially people coming from other countries. When that happens, your brain connects driving with fear instead of safety. Driving itself is not about being brave or aggressive. It's about awareness, repetition, and trust in your own ability to make good and safe decisions. Confidence behind the wheel is not something that everyone is born with. It's something that is built slowly, the same way muscle or memory is built. Another thing I hear people say is, I'm just bad at driving, or I panic too much. But when we slow things down, something interesting happens. When the students are given time, clear expectations, and a calm environment for them to learn, their confidences start to grow naturally. Not overnight, but steadily. In my approach, we focus on breaking driving into small, manageable steps. We don't rush, we practice breathing, we repeat the basics until they feel familiar instead of overwhelming. Mistakes are part of learning, and it's not something to be ashamed of. I've seen people who were terrified to sit behind the driver's seat go on to pass the road test and drive independently. Not because they suddenly became fearless, but because they finally learned in a way that respected their pace. If driving has been a source of stress, anxiety for you, I want you to know that it can definitely change. Confidence is a skill, and like any skill, it can be taught and practiced. You can get better at driving. If you're in the Metro Atlanta area or in the Norcross area and you're looking for a calm, patient, professional instruction, I'm here to help. Book your lessons now. Click the link below in the description and start your driving journey with Atlas Driving School. No calls, no back and forth. Your appointment is confirmed as soon as you book. If you've been putting this off, this is your sign. The sooner you start, the sooner driving stops feeling stressful. My name is Camilo Araujo. I am certified driver at Atlas Driving School in Atlanta, Georgia. On to the next video.